I've seen more men die in doorways than anywhere else combined. Always use caution when approaching a door, and use every tool at your disposal to ensure you aren't walking into an ambush. Locked doors provide a couple of approaches. Picking a lock is all about feel. Rotate the pick until you feel the pin start to move. Release it by wiggling gently at its threshold, then move to the next pin. Anyone who says I'm cold and detached has never picked a lock in his life. Sometimes if you're sloppy, you might not have time to be subtle. Thankfully, a good solid blade makes short work of a lock, but it's loud and leaves trace, so use it carefully. If you're careful and observant, sometimes you'll find a golden opportunity to breach a door and eliminate any threats at the same time.
And hey, I'm back from New York now! Hooray! Yeah, in between the last video and this one, I did my week-long trip in New York. I saw my squirrely love, and now I am without squirrely, and I am sad. But on the bright side, I am, like, kind of inspired to do more videos now. Because, you know, I saw the one I am making them for, and gotta make them all for him. For you! Huzzah!
All we know so far is that this was not an accident.
If it's not an accident, then it must be intentional. Both us and the Japanese have been hit by this thing. I think it's pretty obvious who's responsible.
Here's a Tomo.
It appears we have something in common, Admiral.
Our analysis of the information of
Analysis
shows that the pressures which collapsed our power grids appear in many ways similar to those that collapsed our markets. I am certain the Koreans and the Chinese are involved.
Let's not jump the gun here, Admiral. We've had our
But
microscope
we're
on
so
hand
good at
for
that.
He had access to weaponized IW algos following that business in Georgia. He was also a major DOE consultant at the blackouts here in 2003.
Yes, we are aware of this connection.
This
Has
connection.
been found?
Not yet, but it won't take long.
So he already knew about Zerkazy. You know, if I wanted to make people think, if I wanted to, divert people's attention from investigating whether or not I had committed a crime, I would make it appear that I had been a victim of that crime. People rarely investigate the victims of crimes when looking for suspects, after all. Anyway, we're going back to New York. Just got home from New York, and now we're going back. Now I'm going back to New York. Yeah, Manhattan. I was there. Yeah, so like they're running on backup power or something?
Satellite confirms Grimm's data. Dispatch is up and running at full capacity. It looks like they might be holding a meeting with members of New York City Council. possibly making a bid for protection or policing services.
Opportunistic.
National Guard. They're prepared and opportunistic, that's for sure. But I wouldn't expect anything different. My money says they're playing fair, but if the boss wants to take a closer look, then that's what we'll do.
Red, when I want your opinion, I'll give it to you. So yeah, no killing people in this mission. Not that I had been killing people up to this point.
Fisher, we need to find out if Displace and Zerkasi are working together.
But until we know, you want me to keep it quiet.
Don't kill anyone or I'll abort the mission. The Pentagon has contracts with Displace all around the world. The President will have puppies if he finds out we're doing this.
Well, it wouldn't be the first time. In the first game, you sneak into, I think it was the CIA. Operating on American soil. That's probably not, you know, kosher.
What the hell do I care what Marco said? I don't even know him. I'll tell him he's down!
Christ, Fisher! I told you no kills! I'm pulling the plug. Mission over.
Yeah, I don't, like... Do most people play these games killing people? Because I almost never kill anyone unless it literally forces me
I don't
to.
even know him. I'll tell him you said that. Huh, go ahead. Boy, are you in trouble. Whatever.
So this roof area is fun because, as you can see, there's a lot of light sources and we've got gravel. So if you walk on the gravel, that's gonna make a noise. But we've also got this fan covering up a lot of that noise. Speaking of the fan, if we want to get into Displace, we're gonna have to turn that off. So that's first thing we're doing here.
Should it do that?
And like I said, because I'm not doing my usual thing of, oh shit,
It's over there.
of ghosting, I'm gonna make this a lot easier on myself by just knocking bitches out. Which makes the game so much easier. Oh my goodness. I cannot believe how much easier this game is when you don't give a fuck and you're just knocking people out. But then that is the point of self-imposed challenges. It's to make the game harder on yourself.
Who put the lights out? Huh? What was that?
See, now we don't have the fan covering up noise for us. Got him. No interrogation options, so let's just give him a nice little nap here. Check out our fucking ninja gear. Yeah, imagine trying to do this without getting seen by these guys. Hurry. What light source is even causing this? Where's the light source on this? I think it's just the moon. Now, don't jump on down there because you will die. Yeah, a little bit unfair maybe, because, I mean, why would you think to do that? Also funny that even if you leave those guards awake, they will never notice that door opened or the rope leading down into the building. I mean, especially when it's like one button is lethal kills and the other button is non-lethal kills.
From the National Guard, I agree. But
It's an
let's face it,
intentional
the
choice.
National Guard is a massive, cumbersome organization.
We've got an intruder.
Thought I saw something down there.
Uh-oh.
Hey, look. Something's wrong.
Yeah.
What was that? Be on your guard. I don't like this.
I shouldn't have done that. I tried to cheat.
Am I seeing things? Not good. Let's just stay calm.
I tried to cheat something here and I fucked it up. There it is. That's what I was looking for. Yeah, you overhear that conversation, and Grim is like, "Yo, hack that suitcase."
Good work,
There's
Sam.
nothing.
Now you'll be able to
Nothing
access
here.
the central
But
server on the first
sure,
floor.
there's nothing here.
This wireless stuff makes life a lot easier.
Yep. Welcome to the Wi-Fi era.
Remember, you're saying that to a guy from the era of hi-fi.
Hi-fi?
Forget it.
As in,
I
like,
don't want to
fight and
find
fiber?
anything anyway.
Don't put me in adult undergarments yet, kid.
I always like sequence breaking like that. Just to see if the developers, like, put anything in, seeing it to check if you did it or not. They did not.
You're certainly entitled to request protection.
Accomplishing an objective before you officially get the
But
objective.
let's face it, the National Guard is a massive, cumbersome organization.
Here's what you're supposed
Sure,
to do.
that's what we need, a presence.
On the contrary, the people want protection, they need protection, but they don't want to see protection. It frightens them. Having the National Guard on every corner will keep the peace, but at what cost?
They'll get over it, Julian. In the end, the thing they'll remember is that the National Guard is cheap. I'm dealing with taxpayers here. The last thing I need is another fiscal accountability scandal. What?
Come on, I want to show you something.
They'll get over it. You'd be surprised what the American public will and will not get over.
Fisher, that executive. He probably has the daily access algorithm for the displaced central servers stored on his laptop.
Lambert gave me pretty strict non-lethal parameters.
If you stay close, you should be able to hack into his laptop wirelessly.
I'll give it a whirl.
What is that switching? I like how Fisher hears, "Get that laptop," and he instantly thinks, "Oh, I gotta kill him." I missed my chance.
Sam, each of Displace's different divisions seem to have their own server farm. I put a program on your OpSat that will build a little backdoor into their networks.
You want me to upload that to each division server?
I would appreciate it.
Since you ask so nice.
Oh, man, I love that. We have to get some of those at City Hall.
Email me and remind me. I'll set you up with a good deal.
Can we get it?
Whoa.
Yes.
That was weird.
Yeah, I've heard of this. It's called an electrochromic window. A small electric charge
Damn it.
can change the opacity of microscopic crystals embedded in the glass.
Cool.
I'm thinking
Cool.
that your OCP should be able to toggle the state of the windows. I'm uploading the specification to your OpSat.
Thanks, Will.
So yeah, we can turn on and off these windows, basically.
So,
Which
what
I
do you
think is
wanna
pretty
show me?
nifty.
In the lobby of the Empire State Building, there are 4 brass rondelle pieces. Each rondelle represents
I do love Art
disciplines
Deco.
of skyscraper construction.
Good work, Sam. Now you'll be able to access the central server on the first floor.
This wireless stuff makes life a lot easier.
Yep. Welcome to the Wi-Fi era.
Remember, you're saying that to a guy from the era of hi-fi.
I like how it says
Hi-fi?
the ear.
As in,
I like how-
Wi and fiber?
Don't put
I like
me in
how,
adult undergarments yet, kid.
Michael Ironside says the era of hi-fi, but the subtitles said the hi-fi era.
Mylon Nedich, VP Protection Operations, Displace International.
He was in charge of the Morgenholt detail in Peru.
Yeah, and now he's in charge of Zerkasi. And damn, he's as clean as a whistle. Looks like he's been zeroed.
Well, whoever he is, he's playing both sides. We need to inform Shetland.
Shetland is on his own. We can't compromise OPSEC for private interests.
Fine, then I'm going to take a look behind some of those zeros.
Good work, Sam. That's the first of their servers. If you can upload that to each of the other ones, I'll be able to snoop around as much as I please.
I'll see what I can do.
I don't 100% remember this, but I'm pretty sure that none of the computers in here that are turned off have a requirement for this side mission, but I'm not sure. I might have to come back here.
I'm asking you to use your head. Someone messes this, and we're supposed to be guarding it. Capiche?
Capiche?
Nah, I give up. What if there's something? If there's something, it'll be back.
I like how they noticed it was hacked in like 2 seconds.
Yep.
Oh shit.
Your guard.
Shitty shitty bang bang, shitty shitty bang bang, shitty shitty bang bang, we love you. How did they notice it was hacked from the other room? These guys are psychic. Let's go ahead and hop down here.
Never hurts to check.
Because we never really have to come back to this room.
All clear.
Again, in stealth games, guards are instantly able to just be like, it must have been rats. Not very realistic. In real life, I think people would, like, be on edge and be like, oh my fucking god, what the hell was that? Some motherfucker.
Oh damn.
Hello, buddy. Do you have anything interesting for me?
Fresh ground or dried?
What?
The coffee machine. Ground or dried?
I'm not sure.
And you better tell me something useful and fast.
You might need the door code out of here. It's 8136.
That'll do.
Would you like cream and sugar with that? I'm afraid of pain.
Don't worry, this won't hurt a bit. Fisher's such an asshole. Nothing useful. Fuck this computer. What was I saying? I'm always, like, not disturbed, but, like, weirded out by the, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Close the door right in front of his face and he doesn't notice. when stealth...
I'm gonna bust this open!
When stealth games kind of assume that you're doing things non-lethally. I mean, lethally. When stealth games assume you're doing things lethally. Because it's like... Especially in a game like this, where it's literally a button press choice. You're deciding left trigger non-lethal, right trigger lethal. Why would you choose to be lethal? I don't really get that. I mean, what advantage is there to being lethal over non-lethal? There isn't one, really. Really. So I don't see the point in being lethal. I mean, you're making a choice. You're deliberately deciding, I'm gonna kill this guy, for no real advantage. I keep forgetting to turn on the night vision because I forget on YouTube. This is probably so fucking dark you can't even see what's happening. 8136. Yeah, it's always weird. Because darkness plays so heavy a role in this game. The lighting, I mean. Where's the tower? I think I fucked up the triggers for those guys and their little conversation. His sales pitch. I ruined his pitch. I always hate when you get camera access, but you can't turn off the camera. Let's see here. What are we doing here? Don't kill anyone. Which, I haven't killed anyone so far, guys. I wish these kept track. Like, it doesn't tell you how many you have to do, and it's not, like, counting down, oh, you've done 8 out of however many. You know? That'd be appreciated if it did that. Camera on the sauce. Funny that we can't oh, now we can.
What the?
What the?
Someone's up to something.
This isn't funny.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Here's why the guards in Metal Gear are better than the guards in Splinter Cell. The guards in Metal Gear know how to use a radio to call in disturbances. You never see the guards in Splinter Cell using a fucking walkie-talkie to go, "Yo, dude, there's some shit going down here." In Metal Gear, if they just like think they hear a noise, they'll call that shit in. What was it? It was not 40. So.
All right. Small problem, Sam.
Hurry up. I'm
A
getting
couple
angry.
staffers got locked between the double doors leading to the server room.
The kind that makes it hard to get through.
Yeah, there might be another way.
You're kidding.
Looks like there's some
I'm
heat
pulling the
exchange
alarm.
vents in this part of the building. You might be able to find a way out there if you head through the R&D section.
I'll snoop around.
So, of course, going in the front door is too easy. Let's find a way in from above. Oh, and the elevators don't work. So, gotta take the stairs. We were already up here earlier, but I came down stairs a little bit too early than I usually do. There's the door that the sales pitch guy and
Seeing things?
uh-oh.
What is that?
Ain't nothing, homeboy. Why don't you just relax? Why don't you relax, homeboy? Does conveniently make it easier for me to sneak around him, though. If you try and use the night vision or anything like that while doing this, makes it kind of difficult.
Nothing here but ghosts.
A thing no human being ever says. In Double Agent, you can get an upgrade to your night vision that lets you see in color instead of just green and black like this. This is difficult because we gotta jump up here, and that might make noise. There we go. Squeezing me. Can't hack this one from long range, so actually gotta get up on it.
Good work, Sam. Upload that program to the last server and you'll make me the happiest girl in the world.
You're easy to please.
Access is a girl's best friend.
So yeah, last one, and I know which computer it is, so don't have to keep an eye out on that anymore. Speaking of Double Agent, fucking Splinter Cell Blacklist is dog shit. Speaking of, like, the lethal, non-lethal thing, something small that Blacklist did that really pissed me off.
Posting, that's for sure.
But I heard the guy was really annoying.
Uh-oh, listen to this.
He's not there anymore. He's out of town.
What, so you're just watching his stuff?
Yeah, emptying his liquor cabinet and playing video games. He's got the new Prince of Persia.
Yeah? I heard it's awesome.
Oh.
Gonna be game of the year, man. Can't wait to play it.
Oh, the new Prince of Persia, made by Ubisoft Montreal Studios? It's going to be game of the year, you guys. The new Prince of Persia video game. Did you guys hear about the new Prince of Persia? I think at the time this came out, they were talking about Prince of Persia Warrior Within, which makes it even funnier. Oh, Ubisoft. You guys are assholes. Something small that Blacklist did that I fucking hated was you had to go into, like the equipment menu and press a switch. Like, change, like, one of the settings in the equipment menu to make whether or not your takedowns were lethal or not. So instead of, like, you know, left trigger is lethal, right trigger is non-lethal, or the other way around, like this game did, you literally had, like, there was just one takedown button, and you had to change in the fucking... I don't know why I needed that. Oh, Jesus. Holy shit. Well, that's loud.
Thanks, Sam. That's the last one. I can't wait to stick around and displace his laundry basket. What?
Laundry. I totally forgot.
I can't even hear myself think over that. And of course, okay, and conveniently there was a rope already here waiting for us.
Okay, this time I got it for sure.
Holy shit, that was loud. I couldn't even think. And another cute little joke where Sam's like, "Oh, I'm on this secret mission for international safety," and he's like, "Fuck, I forgot the laundry." And here we go.
Damn. It looks like someone has shunted the data we need off the server. Login name Mnetich.
Mnetich? Who's that?
Fragments here. Looks like he's VP of Protection Operations for Displace.
He protected Circassian Morganhold?
Oh, god damn it. Why did that happen? Mnetich. Haven't we heard that name somewhere before?
Either he's not very good at his job or he's dirty.
Echelon has nothing on him. Looks like he's been zeroed.
Probably a pseudonym. I'll see if I can find out who he really is.
In any case, we need to get access to his computer. His office should be on the upper floor somewhere.
Sorry to interrupt, but
I see it.
power's coming back on.
I see it, Grim.
You got company. You might want to...
I see it.
Yeah, I think a couple of those conversations weren't supposed to happen, like, all at once like that. Anyway, now all the power's turned on, so look at all the lights we have to deal with now. Isn't that fun? But you know what else that means? The elevators are working now, so we can get up to the upper floors of Displace. Anyway, so in Blacklist, like you know how in some modern games you have to go to like in Doom, how you had to hold down the button and it pulled up this menu and it's like pick your weapon. On that screen, it was like, do you want takedowns to be lethal or non-lethal? Because there was only one takedown button, and you have to decide, like, binarily, in a menu option, whether or not you're going to be killing people or not. And just for what, like, that really bugged the shit out of me, I guess. I can't really tell you why, but it just seemed fucking stupid. It's taking the choice out of the player's hands, basically. Like, it's sort of like... Oh, come on. It's sort of like, how people make the joke about moral choice systems, where they're like, you might as well just the game might as well ask you right at the beginning, hey, do you want to be evil or good? Because there's no point in doing like a middle ground. There's no point in switching back and forth between evil and not evil, because the best rewards that you get are for doing all the way good or all the way evil. So why bother making like, oh, some good choices and some evil choices? All you're doing is cutting off content from yourself. So the game might as well go, okay, we're just automatically going to pick all the good options for you because you picked good at the beginning of the game, and it's not like you're ever going to not choose good from now on. So why even assume? So yeah, kind of difficult now that all the lights are on. All we gotta do is reach the elevator, though. I think we can make it. Now, getting upstairs, we're going to come to a conversation that's very, very frustrating because it's one of the optional objectives we just got. You know how Fisher was just like, oh, it's probably an alias, I'll try to find out who he really is. It's this one. Discover the real identity of Malon Nedich. To find that out, the only way to find that out is to eavesdrop on a very specific conversation here on this level.
I heard he got drunk with some of the guys in Istanbul last month. Wandered out of the bar looking for a fight. They found him the next morning, covered in blood.
What?
Yeah. Stan thinks he killed someone. Read a newspaper article.
Is someone moving around out there? Who? I don't know who. That's why I'm worried.
Gonna make this easier on myself and clear out this floor. Because getting the trigger to finish that objective is very, very frustrating. It's the reason that at the end of the last level, if you remember, at the results screen, it was like, oh, you didn't get this objective. And I was like, what? Like, it confused me, but then I remembered, like, remember that conversation we eavesdropped on in the greenhouse where they were talking about Bosnia? That was the objective. And it just didn't trigger the conversation. Like, the conversation didn't trigger it, the game didn't be like, oh, you overheard this. Even though we did, and thus we didn't get the objective. And that's another, and this conversation is one like that. It's very frustrating to get the game to trigger whether or not we heard the conversation or not. So I might have to, like, retry this a couple times. Because the game is very finicky. And I don't know if they fixed it in the HD re-release. This is the OG Xbox version.
Sorry to bring you in here so late. We need to put some extra men on the Zerkazy detail. Your name came up.
Zerkazy? The wacko in the penthouse uptown?
Well, it's perhaps best not to refer to our client as the wacko, but yes, him. Or rather, his penthouse. Milos Nowak is,
Who?
Milon Nedich.
Milos Nowak.
Slavic names. I always get them confused. Anyway, Zerkazy is out of town, so there won't be a VIP, just the property.
Okay. Sounds like a breeze.
Well, it hasn't gone perfectly smooth so far. You'll get the full VIP rate, and you'll be on duty as though there is a package on site.
Okay, got it.
Good. You reported 1300 tomorrow.
Okay, I'll be there.
So yeah, it didn't trigger. We gotta retry that. Milos Nowak is the actual identity of Milon Nedich. And overhearing that is what we need in order to get that objective. But apparently the game decided that we didn't overhear
Sorry
that.
to bring you in here so late. We need to put some extra men on the Zerkazy detail. Your name came up.
Zerkazy? The wacko in the penthouse uptown?
Well, it's perhaps best not to refer to our client as the wacko, but yes. Or rather, his penthouse. Milos Nowak is, who? Milon Nedich. Anyway, Zerkazy is out of town.
Did that trigger it?
VIP, just the property.
Okay, sounds like a breeze.
Well, it hasn't gone perfectly smooth so far. You'll get the full VIP rate, and you'll be on duty as though there is a package on site.
Okay, got it.
Good. You reported 1300 tomorrow.
Okay, I'll be there.
Good grab, Fisher.
Good job.
Mylon Nedich's real name? Jesus. Milos Nowak.
Milos Nowak. Who is he?
The Barber of Bosnia. Suspected war criminal from the Bosnian conflict. Allegedly scalped some of his prisoners.
Wanted in The Hague.
Yeah.
Bet you dollars to dinars that he doesn't make it to trial.
That's okay. I think my money's safer on the Nikkei.
Fisher, be careful with the alarm.
Oops. I picked the wrong choice. Anyway. Yeah, so it was like that. You had to, like, open the fucking door and stick your face in the room in order to get the objective to trigger.
Sorry to bring you in here so late. We need to put some extra men on the Zerkazy detail. Your name came up.
Zerkazy? The wacko in the penthouse uptown?
Well, it's perhaps best not to refer to our client as the wacko, but yes, him. Or rather, his penthouse. Milos Nowak is,
Who?
Mylon Nedich. Crazy Slavic names. I always get them confused. Anyways, Zerkazy is out of town, so there won't be a VIP, just the property.
Yeah, very finicky. I wonder if the HD re-release fixed that at all. Because it's not, that's not the only example of an objective like that in the game
Good grab, Fisher.
that has a fucked up trigger.
Nedich's real name? Jesus. Milos Nowak.
Milos Nowak. Who is he?
The Barber of Bosnia. Suspected war criminal from the Bosnian conflict. Allegedly scalped some of his prisoners.
Wanted in The Hague.
Yeah.
Bet you dollars to dinars that he doesn't make it to trial.
That's okay. I think my money's safer on the Nikkei.
Let's go and hack this. And here we go. Who is it? Who are we looking for? I can't keep this fucking shit straight.
Hokkaido.
Hokkaido. Isn't that basically the Alaska of Japan?
Yeah. Mylon Nedich has secretly relocated Zerkazy there.
Interesting. Now we definitely need to talk to Shetland.
We'll let State Department handle that mess. You're going to Hokkaido. We're sending a helicopter to evac you from the roof.
I like how even though the monitor isn't on, Fisher can use the computer. And wait, there you go. Zerkazy and Milos Nowak are both in Japan. How convenient. And once again, because this plot is kind of confusing, I don't remember why we need to take them out. I mean, we do know that someone at Displace is playing both sides, but I forget why we need Zerkazy. 2485. 3485. I have a terrible short-term memory. Anyway, that's that mission. Nothing special, I think, to be honest. I don't not like it or anything. But it ain't shit compared to what we're about to do next. Yeah. Yeah! Anyway, next we'll be going to Asia, and now that I'm done with my now that I'm done with my New York trip, the next trip I want to do is go to Japan. So hey, convenient. We're going over to Asia, and we won't be leaving for quite a while. See you guys next time.